fifth, and I realised that just gave me the drive out and down to the last corner. And he said I didn't want to get in front of him and show him what I was doing, but I knew 15 laps of Rookies Cup action. The Revs Riser away. Who's going to get the drive? Will Marco Morelli do it as he did yesterday? He hasn't got
all cleanly through turn one.
Yes, and I don't think Morelli's going to make the same mistake. He goes up the inside. He doesn't quite make it up inside from third place.
Tyres, perhaps they all saw the mistake that Morelli made yesterday. Got to keep it easy. Feather the throttle. A couple of riders going wide there. Who's that? It's Carter Thompson, who cuts across the grass as well. Joins back in
plan B. Marco Morelli is into second place and already looking for a lead.
Rico Saumelo was ultra aggressive yesterday, by far the most aggressive we've seen him riding in his rookie side there, and succumbing to the place of Alvaro Carpe.
And Morelli really has a season that's gone up and down, up and down. He started off with victory in the first race. There is yesterday's, and he's got the 83 of Alvaro Carpe, the pole man, on his tail. There's Brian Uriarte right there behind Rico Saumelo on the 27.
What about Valentin Peroni, though? Really such another star, much like Brian Uriarte. Peroni sits fourth in the championship standings. He's just over 20 points off the series lead. The rider straight, it'll be about, what, all the way pinned through turn 6, Peter?
Yeah, it is. It's absolutely. This is the fastest part of the circuit. In fact, it's up to 217 kilometres an hour, 135 miles quickest, and then the run back to the start and finish. Also, you get up into sixth gear.
An impressive start to the race from Dodo Boggio. Said keep an eye on him. He's only lost one place from where he started on the grid, so you can miss the fact that Morelli is off like a scalded cat there. A good few bike lengths back to Uriarte. As you say, he knows he can't let the Argentinian get away. He was sensational to take them what they were putting in qualifying already.
And that no one had a lead like that yesterday, did we? We had a couple of bike lengths lead from Moodley, but no one got that 4 or 5 bike lengths.
Here is Vader Pratama. He is in 8th place, is the Indonesian. A real feature, up from 12th on the grid yesterday, battling for 3rd, near enough all the way to the line, but he's bogged down a little bit behind Dodo Boggio.
Podium.
Oh,
and then of course
going a bit wide there. Sorry, Peter. Yeah, he had a big bobble. That was where he had his big front end fold yesterday, wasn't it?
I think it was. You're right. Yeah, and he said that was. I said, was that skill
that we visit on the entire Rookies Cup calendar? They've certainly caught him back up now, Morelli. I think his ambition of getting away from it all was pretty short-lived.
Yeah, that's right. You can see Moodley still there back in 6th.
The difference in riding styles for both Alvaro Carpe and Marco Morelli. Morelli's so old school almost. You could put him on a 250cc 2-stroke and he looked fine. Meanwhile, you got sort of Pedro.
And it's just stringing out a little bit in a different way to it. It is really, Morelli has stretched things, hasn't he?
Yeah.
And he's still got...
Race lap was actually from last year, Alvaro Carpe, 144.9. I don't think they really touched that in this one. But they're already low 144s, which is not far off the qualifying pace.
Right, that's the major leader yesterday, but he said he didn't really want to show them. Oh, and somebody's off in the dirt.
Oh, that's Guillaume Plonk in the background, number 24. Yep, doing the big...
They certainly managed to go with Carpe and Morelli today, but it has stretched things. Not everybody can manage that pace, obviously. It's a very different race than yesterday.
So they weren't
looking at having a bit of a struggle to hang on at the moment. Let's hope he can do it. He's really he's lost the slipstream that far back. This is the second playthrough, and it's led by
Hazy there, I think. Goodness me.
Yeah, that is, and of course they've realised that the 6 in front are disappearing, and they've got to go after them.
I've got a theory, and it's just been. Here he is.
Good thinking, mate. Good thinking.
Not just a pretty face, me sometimes.
Right.
It's one rider who is learning all the time. Vader Pratama is now leading that chasing pack. Can they work together? Thompson, Christian Daniel Jr., Giulio Pugliese, Leonardo Zanni, Dodo Boggio,
and we've just seen Daniel get a track limits warning. And as you say, the pace is hotter, the track temperature is cooler, the wind direction is a lot.
As we had previously seen in Rookies Cup races, a bit of a breakaway group at the start before they were then reeled in by a chasing pack in the second half of the race. However,
he wasn't quite there, so right with the front runners. and I think Ruchet is hanging on that. He's got back with that group. I feared he might be dropping off the back of them, but he's right there.
8.866. Oh, it's only a couple of thousandths of a second slower than Carpe's time, but actually Salmela, he was second on the grid with the 1:44.2, so that's a couple of tenths quicker than he even put in.
6 guys, the top runners, and nobody talked about tyre degradation in the race yesterday. As we say, the pace is hotter now. I just wonder how it's going to shape out.
Got a battle for the final point between Guillaume Plong and in 14th. Sullivan Mounsey leading the next set of riders all the way down to Rocco Sessler in 24th.
So there is still the Uriarte and Moodley.
You know, Ruchet Moodley was speaking to TNT Sports from the UK as they were doing a new feature on the Born Racers doc. Ruchet...
See where you can see the Born Racers series, a series of 6 programs that will fill the gap between now and...
off the back of this group, I should say.
Ebb and flow, I think, at the moment. Let's just, you know, as we said, Moodley was determined not to get punted back as he did before.
Salmela and Uriarte and Ruchet Moodley there, but this circuit's so much about flow, isn't it? I mean, especially this part of the corner. The lap times are starting to come to get a bit slower now.
They aren't a lot slow. It is just fractions. It'll be interesting to see just how it unfolds. We're now 7 laps remaining. We've just gone past half distance. There's Uriarte's got past. That was an issue yesterday. They were all over the track, all of them, and slowing each other down. But that isn't what is happening now. It's Morelli who has the advantage. Carpe, Peroni, Salmela.
My suspicion is it's him who's just absolutely pounding it out there and just basically saying, lads, if you want to win that race, you got to live with me because I'm going for it from the get. Mugello, if Morelli were to win today, he would join them as a 2-time winner so far this season.
That's right.
The same goes for Carpe and Peroni, mind you.
5 different winners in the first 7 races. So
it's 1:44.178. Well, Peroni last time and Uriarte were just a bit quicker, but we're talking thousandths of a second. Carpe shaking his head times, but just what you're witnessing here is just riders absolutely on their limit, taking everything they've learned this season so far, doing a bit of homework overnight, and
this is a slow-mo of that beautiful stuff, isn't it? As you say, you know, the contrasting styles of these guys. We've got Pratamaru's got a track limits warning, not too many of those so far. Daniel, apart from the fact that the chicane on the last lap, I hadn't noticed him doing too much, but he's really got to watch that.
Yeah, you don't want to be getting a track limits warning, as you say. Uriarte through turn 7, then makes it stick. Very nice indeed.
Yeah. And I wonder what, you know, Morelli's doing this superbly. I wonder if he knows something that they don't know. They can chase him, but they haven't looked like being able to get past him yet.
Well, we all saw yesterday, as you mentioned, the top of
what gear they're running in, do we? You know,
no.
whether they're using the 6th or they're using 5th. As I said, and he's got on the back, hasn't he? Brian has got on the tail of them now.
He's called him, able to just put a bit of daylight between himself and the chasing riders there through that double right-hander. Very impressive indeed. But watch the flow and the run through here. We are nearly leading quintets through the GT chicane.
And I think they kept it off the green that time, and Morelli certainly got to do that. I hope he knows that he's got the warning. Inch perfect everywhere.
How clever is Carpe being, though? Although, what about Uriarte, who just sneaks up the inside of Rico Salmela? That was just brilliant. 1.5 laps to go. Morelli still leads the way. Will there be another jump on him? Uriarte, he's going side by side with his great mate Carpe. How about that? Watching this, it's 24 points the gap as the live championship there we see. That's not what it really is at the moment, depending on the race result, but Carpe cannot let points as possible.
That's right, and you know, again, touch wood, these guys are not up for making mistakes. Carpe and you know, Uriarte are superb as it.
Who's going to go on the inside this time? Will Rico pay Uriarte back for the favour he paid him last time? No.
And Brian Uriarte said that you can't go into these races through those last corners. I wonder if he is now formulating a plan or not, or is it still just absolutely flat out?
It surely is. I mean, the pace they're running is still similar to what they would...
It is, and no sign of tyre deg so far. And Morelli's just reeling off those laps. Absolutely perfect. Lap after lap after lap. And the others have not got to expect it.
Through the GT chicane, across the line they come. It's the final lap.
4.542 kilometres of Rookies Cup action now, a single lap. And Morelli has led it almost all the way. And Peroni.
And Morelli knows if he wants a shot at this title, he has to win today. He has to put himself back into.
Pembalap muda Veda Ega Pratama terus bersiap untuk tampil di ajang Pekan Olahraga Nasional SI Aceh Sumatera Utara 2024. Berbagai persiapan terus dilakukan Veda Ega Pratama di sela-sela kesibukannya menjalani musim balap di Red Bull Rookies Cup 2024 di Eropa. Disinggung peluangnya tampil di PON mendatang, Veda yang pernah merasakan persaingan di ajang olahraga multi-event terbesar di Indonesia kala berlomba di Papua tahun 2021 silam mengaku, akan menunggu keputusan dari pelatih terlebih dahulu. Jika di ajang PON mendatang dirinya masih menunggu keputusan dari tim pelatih, apalagi di ajang RBRC. Veda bertekad untuk bisa meraih hasil maksimal dan memberikan kebanggaan bagi Indonesia di ajang internasional. Pembalap motor andalan dari Indonesia, Veda Ega Pratama, kian bersinar terang di Eropa. Pada seri keempat kejuaraan balap motor Red Bull Rookies Cup di sirkuit Mugello, Italia yang dihelat Minggu, 2 Juni 2024, Veda Ega tampil cukup mengesankan. Pada race 1, Veda Ega Pratama finish di peringkat kelima dan race 2 finish di posisi ke-8. Atas hasil itu, pebalap asal Gunung Kidul tersebut untuk sementara menempati peringkat 8 di klasemen pembalap dengan koleksi 39 poin. Balapan terakhir di sirkuit Mugello, Italia, ada improve sempat 5 besar dan saya senang dengan hasilnya, ujar Veda Ega Pratama, Selasa, 25 Juni 2024. Kampiun Asia Talent Cup 2023 ini mengakui, meski konsisten berada di 8 besar pada balapan seri ketiga itu, namun sejatinya dia bisa lebih baik lagi. Tapi masih belum maksimal, masih banyak yang perlu dipelajari tentunya dan minggu ini saya juga akan membalap lagi, imbuh Veda Ega Pratama. Pembalap asal Gunung Kidul, Veda Ega Pratama, akan tampil di seri keempat balapan Red Bull MotoGP Rookies Cup 2024. Dia membidik podium perdana di kejuaraan ini. Seri keempat Red Bull MotoGP Rookies Cup 2024 bakal dihelat di sirkuit Assen, Belanda, pada Sabtu, 29 Juni 2024, dan Minggu, 30 Juni 2024. Target ke depan semoga saya bisa podium perdana di Belanda minggu ini. Atau malah bisa nomor 1, ungkap Veda Ega Pratama, Selasa, 25 Juni 2024. Pada seri sebelumnya di sirkuit Mugello, Italia, Veda tampil cukup impresif. Dia finish di peringkat kelima pada race 1 dan finish di peringkat 8 pada race 2. Dengan catatan ini, pembalap berusia 15 tahun itu berada di peringkat ke-8 dengan 39 poin di klasemen sementara Red Bull MotoGP Rookies Cup 2024. Hasil itu lantas menjadi modal bagi Veda tampil di seri keempat di Belanda. Juara Asia Talent Cup 2023 itu berharap bisa konsisten di balapan selanjutnya. Pembalap Indonesia, Veda Ega Pratama terpilih sebagai salah satu peserta Red Bull Rookies Cup 2024. Ia promosi bersama wakil Asia lainnya, Jakre Ebhat Puetisan. Dorna tergerak memberikan akses langsung ke kancah kompetisi Eropa kepada pembalap muda binaan Astra Honda Racing Team itu berkat grafik prestasi yang meningkat. Dalam debutnya, di Idemitsu Asia Talent Cup, Veda berhasil mengumpulkan 3 kemenangan meski dibayangi cedera. Ia pun finish di peringkat ketiga klasemen. Pada edisi berikutnya, pembalap asal Gunung Kidul tersebut tampil lebih garang. Kemenangan telak dicapainya dengan koleksi 256 poin atau unggul 103 dari rival terdekatnya Amon Odaki. Ia memenangi 9 dari 12 putaran dan menggondol mahkota juara ITC 2023. Perolehan poin Veda memecahkan rekor milik Ayumu Sasaki, dengan 203 poin, yang dicetak pada 2015. Pembalap Indonesia Veda Ega Pratama kembali menunjukkan potensinya di ajang Red Bull Rookies Cup 2024. Veda Ega Pratama memiliki peluang untuk memperbaiki posisinya di seri-seri selanjutnya. Veda Ega Pratama, merupakan pendatang baru di Red Bull Rookies Cup. Kemampuannya untuk beradaptasi dengan cepat dan bersaing dengan pembalap-pembalap terbaik Unia menunjukkan potensi besar yang dimilikinya. Seri Assen menjadi peluang bagi Veda Ega untuk kembali menunjukkan performa terbaiknya dan meraih podium. Veda memiliki kemampuan dan tekad yang kuat untuk bersaing di papan atas. Meski peluang Veda untuk meraih podium di Asen terbilang cukup berat, bukan berarti hal itu tidak mungkin. Apalagi jika melihat performa Veda di seri-seri sebelumnya. Pembalap muda Indonesia Veda Ega Pratama menilai dirinya kurang beruntung pada seri ketiga Red Bull Rookies Cup 2024 Race 1 di sirkuit Mugello, Italia, Sabtu. Ia yang memiliki peluang juara pada balapan kali ini mengatakan, kurang beruntung, setelah tersenggol pembalap lain yang membuatnya melebar dan terlempar ke posisi ke-10 pada tikungan pertama lap terakhir saat ia sedang memimpin balapan untuk meraih kemenangan perdananya. Veda yang tampil impresif selama balapan tak menyerah hingga kemudian posisi kelima ia amankan untuk meraih 11 poin yang merupakan torehan tertingginya sejauh ini. Saya senang dengan balapan hari ini, namun saya kurang beruntung, kata Veda, dilansir dari laman resmi Red Bull Rookies Cup. Di tikungan pertama pada lap terakhir, seseorang menabrak saya dan saya terdorong keluar, namun saya beruntung karena tidak terjatuh, lanjutnya. Saya berusaha keras di lap terakhir itu dan finish di posisi kelima, jadi saya senang dengan itu, tambahnya. Pembalap asal Gunung Kidul, Daerah Istimewa Yogyakarta itu mengatakan setelan motornya masih belum sempurna pada balapan kali ini. Pembalap asal Indonesia, Veda Ega Pratama kembali menunjukkan potensinya di ajang Red Bull Rookies Cup 2024. Pembalap muda Indonesia berhasil menempati posisi ke-8 klasemen sementara dengan total 39 poin. Meski masih tertinggal 71 poin dari pemuncak klasemen, Veda memiliki peluang untuk memperbaiki posisinya di seri-seri selanjutnya. Posisi ke-8 bukanlah hasil yang buruk bagi Veda, mengingat dia merupakan pendatang baru di Red Bull Rookies Cup. Kemampuannya untuk beradaptasi dengan cepat dan bersaing dengan pembalap-pembalap terbaik dunia menunjukkan potensi besar yang dimilikinya. Seri Asen yang akan datang menjadi peluang bagi Veda untuk kembali menunjukkan performa terbaiknya dan bahkan meraih podium. Veda memiliki kemampuan dan tekad yang kuat untuk bersaing di papan atas. Meski peluang Veda untuk meraih podium di Asen terbilang cukup berat, bukan berarti hal itu tidak mungkin. Apalagi jika melihat performa Veda di seri-seri sebelumnya. Pembalap muda Veda Ega Pratama jadi satu-satunya perwakilan pembalap Indonesia yang mengikuti kejuaraan Red Bull Rookies Cup 2024. Pembalap muda Indonesia, Veda Ega Pratama tidak takut bertarung di baris depan. Ia harus cepat adaptasi dengan motor KTM RC 125 yang beda karakter dari Honda NSF 250R yang dipakai di Asia Talent Cup. Hingga race Red Bull Rookies Cup yang telah berlangsung, Veda Ega Pratama berhasil mengumpulkan lebih dari 30 poin. Namun begitu, pembalap kelahiran 23 November 2008 itu masih kalah dari pendahulunya. Dalam 6 race terakhir ada 2 pembalap Indonesia yang jadi perwakilan di Red Bull Rookies Cup. Mereka adalah Mario Suryo Aji dan Fadilah Ardi Aditama. Mario Suryo Aji atau Mario Aji turun pada musim 2020 dan 2021. Sedangkan Ardi Aditama musim 2022 dan 2023. Dari 2020 hingga sekarang, Mario Aji masih jadi pembalap Indonesia yang berhasil finish terdepan di kejuaraan Red Bull Rookies Cup. Pembalap muda Indonesia Veda Ega Pratama semakin berkembang pada musim debutnya di Red Bull Rookies Cup 2024 setelah ia finish posisi kelima pada seri ketiga race 1 di sirkuit Mugello, Italia, Sabtu. Finish posisi kelima merupakan finish tertinggi Veda sejauh ini setelah catatan terbaik sebelumnya adalah finish posisi ketujuh pada seri kedua race 2 di sirkuit Le Mans, 3 pekan lalu. Memulai balapan dari posisi ketujuh, pembalap 15 tahun itu selalu meramaikan posisi 4 besar pada 2 lap pertama bersama 3 pembalap Spanyol Alvaro Charpe, Maximo Quiles, dan Brian Uriarte. Dengan sesekali ia mencicipi posisi kedua. Ia lalu turun ke posisi ketujuh pada lap 4. Namun, 1 lap setelahnya ia kembali ke posisi 4 besar di bawah Charpe, Quiles, dan Uriarte yang saling berebut posisi pertama. Meski terus kehilangan posisi teratas, tapi Veda terus menjaga jarak dan berada pada rombongan pembalap terdepan. Sampai kemudian ia kembali memimpin balapan pada lap ke-12. Sayangnya, saat memasuki tikungan pertama pada lap terakhir, ia yang saat itu memimpin terlibat senggolan dengan rombongan pembalap yang saling memacu gasnya pada balapan yang menyisakan 1 lap. Veda lalu melebar dan terlempar ke posisi 10. Beruntungnya, ia kembali bangkit dan berhasil menyelesaikan balapan pada posisi kelima dengan jarak 0,360 detik dari sang pemenang Quiles yang memenangi balapan sangat tipis 0,004 detik dari Uriarte di posisi kedua. Pembalap muda asal Indonesia, Veda Ega Pratama sukses tampil gemilang di seri Red Rookie Cup 2024 dengan berhasil bersaing di baris depan. Dalam beberapa seri balapan yang telah terselenggara, Veda Ega Pratama sukses mencatatkan posisi pertama dan 5 besar pada race Red Bull Rookie Cup 2024. Pembalap berusia 15 tahun itu sejatinya melakukan start dengan sangat baik. Start dari posisi ketujuh, Veda Ega langsung memimpin di baris terdepan. Namun, Kampiun Asia Talent Cup 2023 ini terdorong ke posisi 9 dalam adu akselerasi menuju tikungan pertama pada lap kedua balapan selama 13 putaran ini. Peluang belum habis karena Veda masih berada dalam grup pembalap terdepan. Veda naik ke posisi ke-6 pada awal lap ketiga walau tidak bertahan lama. Veda turun ke posisi 9 karena mengambil jalur lomba yang lebih lebar pada lap keempat. Menjaga posisi di tikungan 1 San Donato di mana pembalap bisa mengerem dari kecepatan 230 km per jam masih menjadi pekerjaan rumah bagi Veda.